Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today, we're going to return to Mission Souls in Handuraw, the pizza place in Cebu City, where they have already put out quite a number of tracks. Apparently, they played 17 songs, and word is there's about a dozen out. So it looks like maybe they are going to put the whole thing out little by little. We got this particular request in, again from Superfly. We thank you, Superfly, for these requests. They're always interesting songs. This one is You Give Love a Bad Name, that big Bon Jovi track that came out on Slippery When Wet in 1986, one of their very biggest records, I believe. And, this one had I'm a Cowboy, Wanted Dead or Alive, and it had Living on a Prayer. Anyway, it was a big album for them. It might have been the one that really launched them. Let me just see what we have here for a lineup. Yep, looks like everybody. So any thoughts ahead, Adrian, before I introduce the band?
And these guys play covers like nobody's business.
Yeah.
They're very faithful, and they're just awesome at it. What can I say?
Yeah, and they are killer players.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to see. It's a great family bonding exercise to get out there and play a gig like this, I'm sure. So this particular lineup, it's everybody. We've got Daddy Second on bass, got Ice on the drums, 12 years old. We've got Stacy doing lead vocals and rhythm guitar. She's 13. Nisha on lead guitar and backup vocals. She's 15 here. She turns 16 on April 14, which is also Richie Blackmore's birthday. Go figure. And then Nasis is on keyboards and backup vocals, and she is 17 years old. And then we've got Mommy Sheena also on vocals. So I know they love Bon Jovi. So this should be great. I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we check it out? We will talk about it afterwards.
All righty.
I liked the pyrotechnics on the guitar at the end by Nisha there. Like, that stuff going on there. That was wonderful. Wow. So they started off with, what was that? So Long Time.
Foreplay / Long Time.
Yep.
And that was the foreplay part.
Nice. Very good. Yeah. So just a good way to, now I don't know if they just started the show or if they were just ending the show with that, but it could be, I don't know. Either one is possible, really. But if it was an opener, it was a great way to open.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually my favorite part of the whole show now, that Boston part. I hope it doesn't rub anyone the wrong way, but I'm a big Boston fan.
Yeah, I would love to hear them play that song. I'm wondering right now if they've ever done it. It doesn't look to me like they've ever done a Boston song. So I would love to hear a full-length version of that. Maybe someday. Maybe it's something they're working on. I think that would be a wonderful thing. So, yeah, that was cool. That was an unusual thing. Nice little Easter egg type situation, you know?
They just did a swell job on the keys for this, too, and the great organ sound on that.
Agree, yeah. Yeah, she did well with that. That's not an easy part.
No.
Yeah, they all sounded great. I mean, Ice sounded super solid on the drums, even for that part, which has a lot of weird things going on.
He nailed the intro.
Yep. Nisha, of course, the solos were fantastic. What did you think about that scratch she did?
Oh, my. She did a great imitation of Richie Sambora. Stacy and Mommy Sheena have voices, great voices for the song, and even Naces and Nisha join in on the vocals.
Yeah, as they should. It's a big sound that Bon Jovi has, and part of that is all the vocals. A lot of keys and a lot of vocals going on, usually. Yeah, they sounded wonderful. Dad sounded great on the bass. Very solid. Back there.
It's just, playing. He seemed to be working in the background on some stuff, too, in parts of the song. I noticed there was one part where he was turned to the side, and it looked like he was taking care of something, like off the screen or something.
Well, yeah, he also does sound, I think, at the same time. So
Yeah. So he must have been doing it while playing.
Yeah, I think he probably was. Well, cool. Yeah, that was a great clip. I really enjoyed the unexpected opening portion of that, and then they killed it. They killed Bon Jovi, as they always do.
Yeah, I was also just surprised very pleasantly by hearing that Boston bit in the beginning.
So we've never actually watched any Bon Jovi. I wonder, maybe we don't have to, because Mission Souls does so much of it, but it's almost... It almost makes me wonder, maybe we should listen to one, where we can watch them, see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Just for fun. So, okay, folks, anybody that watched this, if you're also a Bon Jovi fan, if you're going to suggest one video that we watched, preferably from back in the day, but anytime where we can actually see what's going on the fretboards, and what the band's playing and all of that, let us know what might be a good choice. Just in case, we might want to do that one time, just to see Richie Sambora in action, that sort of thing. Okay, but otherwise, why don't you let us know what you thought of this? And if you have other suggestions, you can leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We will catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.
See you all later.